Alright, this question is find an array state after k multiplication operation 1. So given the integer array nums and integer k and also the integer multiplier, so you need a k operation to the nums, and each operation you want to find the minimum value x, which is the smallest one in the nums, and then you do the multiply for the multiplier, and then that's it. You replace, and then you literally just return whatever the k operation data. So I'm gonna just using this as an example. So the mean in this current array is the 1, which is going to be the second index. So you 1 times 2, you will get 2. Okay, and now the mean index is either this one or this one, right? First one and second one, and then it doesn't matter which one you pick, you know. And then you will say the smaller index time multiplier, so I will get 4 2. Okay, I will get 4 2 right here. And then the next iteration, so we are already using what, 2 times, so it's just going to be 3 now. So the next iteration is going to be what, 2, right? Because 2 is the smallest one in the current nums. So I will using another k, and then times 2 will be 4. Now it's 4 4 3 5 6, right? Now the operation is 2 right here, and then literally I will find out the smallest one will be 3 right here. So this will be 3, and then I will using I'll decrement the k, and then 3 times 2 will be 6. Alright, so now it's going to be 4 4 5 6 6, I mean, which is 4 4 6 5 6, and then the smallest one is 4, right? So you pick the smallest one, which is going to be 4, right? And then you times 2, then this will be 8, and then this will be you decrement it, so it becomes 0, and this is going to be like 8 4 6 5 6, right? So whatever you find in the first one should be the one, should be the one. So look at this. So if there are multiple occurrences of the minimum value, pick the first one. So you pick the first one, and then you replace. So I will show two kind of solution. The first solution is pretty easy. Just double for loop. You can say I equals 0, I less than k, and then I plus plus. So this is how you iterate based on the k. And then I will default the mean. Mean is going to be mean index. Okay, I'll default to 0. And I will traverse the entire array. So it has to be another index for nums array. So yeah, I'm using j. And then I will say if nums j is less than nums at mean. Mean is the index. Then I will say mean equal to j. Okay. And then after this iteration, I know the minimum index in the nums array. Then I want to do is what? What I want to do is replace the current index with that, you know, the new value, which is x times multiplier. So you will say, oh, numset mean equal to numset mean times multiplier, and just copy paste. And then you will return nums. So this will be the entire solution. Submit. So for the time and space, time, this is definitely all of k times n. Space is constant. So a little bit improvement, just a little bit. I won't using the for loop, I will using a while loop, while k greater than 0. And I will decrement the k here instead. And I will using another way to multiply my multiplier for the minimum index. So they are the same thing, but this will be the format that I will, you know, write. So time will be the same, all of k times n. Space will be constant. So another way to do is using the priority queue. So priority queue, I'm going to store the in array. The first is going to be index, second is going to be value. So let me just do this priority queue, and equal new priority queue. I'm going to compare between A and B, so any two index when it comes to PQ, and I will say, okay, if the current A1 is equal to B1. So what does that mean? Index 1 represent the value, index 0 represent the index in the nums. So if the value are the same, I'm going to use a descending order. Oh, come on. Else, I'm going to just literally say A1 minus B1. So sorry, it's ascending order, not descending. Just ascending. Everything is ascending, and that's pretty much it. So for better readability, I'll probably do this. Okay. Alright, now I just have to traverse my nums. So what do I need to do? I literally say offer the nums. Come on. Nums. I offer the current index and nums I into the PQ. But it has to be an in array, so it has to be new in. And now after that, I can use in the K operation. So the first one in the PQ is the smallest one. This is definitely because it's ascending order, right? So well, K is greater than 0 using the same idea, or you can use it for loop, doesn't matter. I will pull the data out, so I would say PQ.pull, and I would insert it back, right? Because this should be way how we should do it. So the index is still going to be the first one, and the value is going to be no1 times multiplier. And that will be pretty much it. Everything is in the PQ. What we need to do is we want to traverse to the in array. So I will say new in, and you can say PQ.size or numsal length, totally fine. Doesn't matter. So while PQ is not empty, I can say int no equal to PQ.pull. And I'll just assign the current index, which is going to be no at 0. It has to be indexed. The first one has to be indexed. No at 1 will be the value. So this will be the everything. Yeah. So for the timing space, this is going to be a time. Why? Because sorting, right? So I mean, this is also space, but I don't care. So for the time, this is going to be like log n. But when you are trying to add every single number into a PQ, this is all of n, and every single offer you're comparing, so it's going to be log n inside every single of n, so it's going to be n log n. So n log n here, and this is going to be k log k, no, n log k, no, this is all of k, then this will be log n, yeah, all of k log n, and this will be entire all of n. So the worst case, this one n log n. So space, this will be a space will be all of n, this will be space will be all of n. So this is the whole entire solution for this question. Yeah, let me know if you have a question, leave a comment. I'll see you later, bye.